Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a new palette from Morphe. This one is a face palette. It's called the 8L. It's the Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer palette. It's a highlight and contour palette. And this is the packaging, very sleek, very professional. I think they started this brand new packaging around about Christmas time, if I'm not wrong. And I really love it. It looks very professional. You've got the matte black with those glossy brush strokes. You've got the logo there and the name of the palette up there. On the back, again, the name follows through along with the ingredients there and a little bit of information. And it says 8 shades for a glam glow. Drama meets definition with these 4 matte contouring shades and 4 high impact highlighter shades for fair to medium skin. You've got that pop of colour on the side there in red and it says blend the rules, which I love that. Prices and the links will be down below because if you're like me and you're a big fan of Morphe, you will know that there is now a UK site, so that's really good. All of the products come in bubble wrap, although I did receive a highlighter damaged. Just if you do receive anything damaged, do contact their customer care team and they'll just ask you to send in a photo, and they replaced my highlighter for me, which I was so pleased with. So they all come in the bubble wrap sleeve there. The palette again, so this sleek black packaging follows through from the outer packaging. You've got the white Morphe name there, and then on the back it gives you a little bit of what's inside, so highlight and contour palette. And then, as with all of the Morphe palettes, it says in the circle the name of the palette, so 8L. So that's all of that information for you. Then when you open it up, now I hope I'm not going to blind you because it's a really large mirror, so sorry about that. So it's a huge mirror the size of the lid, and I'm just going to cover that up. And then inside you get all of these shades, so you get 8 shades in total, 4 of their contour shades and 4 highlights. So I'll just give you a close-up of that. And then what I'll do now is just go through all of the names. So the first 2 of the contour shades that I'm going to mention, you can purchase those in there, and I believe they're called their Brontour, which is their single bronzers and contours. That's why they're called Brontours. So you can get these first two shades in those. So the first one is called Literati. So that's Literati. Then we have Enemy. Then we have Donut, which is a new shade, and a Debutante, which is also a new shade. So these first 2 here you can purchase in singles. These are new to the palette. Then we have these beautiful highlight shades. So again, the first 2 that I'm going to mention are again sold separately. So the first one is Lit, that beautiful golden yellow tone. The next one is Stardust, which is one that I've already got. In fact, that was the one that was damaged and they replaced it. That is the shade that looks white in the pan but reflects pink. Absolutely beautiful. Then this one, which I think must be my favourite, it's absolutely stunning. Again, it's like a duochrome because it looks peach in the pan, but then it also has a slight pinky peach shift to it. So that's Supernova, which, like I said, is new to the palette. And then the next one, which is also new, is called Cosmic. So I hope you can see all of those. Absolutely, it's stunning. I really enjoy these face palettes because I like, especially if you're in a rush, I like to just grab the palette, you know, put everything on my face and you're not searching around. So that's why I really, really enjoy these. So what I'm going to do now, you can see that I've applied all of my makeup, most of it, but I am looking a little bit one-dimensional and a little bit pale. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of these to my face, and that will give you some idea of how they will work for you. So I think I'm going to go in with, I'm going to try, I think, Debutante first of all, and then see if I can actually use Donut to bronze my face up a little bit. We'll see. I'm using the NYX fan brush as always, so I'm going to get a little bit of Debutante on the brush. And of course I've got my mirror here, In fact, I'm just going to pop on my new cat ears. I love these. These were just £1.50 from Primark. I absolutely love them. I think these are invaluable, especially if you're like me, you have curly hair that just wants to go everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to start applying the first shade, and that was Debutante. Well, that's worked perfectly. They're blending absolutely beautifully. Sometimes I find that some contour shades in particular are so stiff that when you try and blend them out, you just end up with, you know, that line. And, you know, you do want a little bit of a line, but you also want a blended line. So far, so good. So that's blended perfectly. So I'll just apply that on the other side. Now I find this side a little bit more tricky because this side is more defined for me than this side. So I will try my best to match it up. That's not too bad at all. I really, really like that. I'm going to put a little bit more on. So yeah, it's definitely given me the definition. Just put a little bit more on this side. Like I say, I always find this side harder to actually contour, just because, like I say, I haven't got as much definition on this side, but that has worked absolutely perfectly. Love that, and I really, really like the blend of that as well. Now what I'm going to do is try, I mean, Enemy looks so good, it looks warmer, but I'm a little bit worried it's too deep. I think I might go in with so the first shade that I used is this shade, that one, so that's Debutante. I'm then going to go in with this shade, I think, because actually that's swatched really good, so that's Enemy, and I'm going to use the flat of the brush just to start warming up my skin. Wow, that's good. That is very good. Now it does say that it's a contour palette, but I mean this shade is pretty warm and it's working very, very well on my face. It's also blending out very nicely. Lovely. And I do like quite a lot of bronzer on my cheek area. So it just takes a few moments for me to blend it all in. I really, really like a very, very blended cheek area. Now I do have a number of blushes from Morphe, the new blushes, to share with you as well. So I will be doing those, I will be sharing with you those very, very soon. I would also like your feedback actually down below if you would like to see those blushes. Yeah, really, really love that. It's given me the colour that I like, but it's also blended in very, very nicely. And I like the fact that I've got those contour shades. I've also got a bronzer shade in here that's going to work perfectly for me. Beautiful, love that. Now I've got my flex brush, and this is the one or this end I use for highlighting, this for contour. I could have used that, but to be honest, I love this brush so much. And I'm going to go in with that Supernova shade, which is the 3rd shade there. So it's like a duochrome peach and gold. I feel like I've got a hair on my face. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Supernova shade, and I'm just going to use the fluffier end to get a little bit of that product. I'll do it this side so you can actually see. That is very, very pretty. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful colour. It's like a peachy pink. Oh my goodness, I love it. Absolutely stunning. This side you might not be able to see it quite so clearly. Oh, that colour is beautiful. I'm also wearing a Morphe liquid lipstick, and I will list all of my makeup down below for you. I absolutely love that Supernova shade. That is beautiful, and the shine on it is stunning. Wow, love that so much. That is absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to now take my hair out. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Well, I'm now looking very much warmer than when I first started the video. My face is certainly warmed up a little bit. I'm absolutely loving the palette. Let me just get it for you and show you it one more time. This palette is beautiful. The shades in here just blend perfectly. I really found them easy to blend. I found the shades in here suited me very well as well. I absolutely love, where is it? This one here. I love Supernova, but I also love the rest of the palette as well. I think it's very wearable. I think at the moment highlights are such a big thing that I think that everybody's trying to come out with something that is new and different, and we're getting some beautiful shades, but what we want are shades that we can wear on an everyday basis, and I think that this palette really does give you that. Not only that, it gives me a lovely bronzed look. It also contours my face, but yeah, really love it. Beautiful. So of course, as always, I would love to hear your feedback. What are you thinking to these if you have them? Are you going to purchase them? And what do you think about the product as a whole that I've shared with you today? You know, would you be able to use all of these? How are you liking the highlights? Because like I say, there are so many highlighters, highlight palettes out there at the moment. Highlight, I think, is such a big thing at the moment. Everybody loves it, especially now that we're going into summer. So yeah, I'd really love your thoughts on that, on my makeup today. You know, like I say, I'm wearing a Morphe lip as well. So I'll just share with you all of the swatches again. Love those highlights. Just a little bit different, but still wearable. Of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. And of course, please do mention down below if you would like to see the new blushes. I've got a number of Morphe products because I love Morphe as well as a brand. So yeah, I would really love to hear if you would like to see other products from the brand. But until Monday now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.